Hey everyone, happy 2026. Welcome back to Gentle Dental. As you can see, we have a new studio. The past few months of making videos has honestly been such a joy. I'm so thankful for everyone who's shared, commented, liked, and watched the videos. This has become a really fun creative outlet, and I hope you've learned a few things along the way too, or at least feel a little bit more calm and confident in your dental care. As we're starting a new year, I wanted to take a moment to share a little bit about me for those that may be new here. I've actually known I've wanted to be a dentist since I was 5. My dad is a dentist and owned his own dental practice, and I grew up watching him take care of patients and build relationships in his community. From a very early age, I just knew this is what I wanted to do. I grew up in South Dakota and I went to Baylor University for my undergrad, Sycamores, where I studied medical humanities, which is kind of a mix of social work, science, and understanding the human side of healthcare. After undergrad, I spent a year traveling in South America and serving in different communities. There were about 30 of us, and we actually went to every country except Venezuela. During that time, we did everything from teaching English to construction and even dental missions in the Amazon. One of the wildest moments was actually me flying out of the Amazon rainforest to get to my dental school interview. That interview led me to A.T. Still University, Missouri School of Dentistry and Oral Health. Dental school is 4 years long, and the program was a little unique. We spent the first 2 years in Kirksville, Missouri, and then my whole class moved to St. Louis, Missouri for the last 2 years of clinicals, where we actually worked at a community health center. At the time, things might have changed since then. That was the only dental school in the States that had split campuses. While I was in St. Louis, I met my husband. We actually got married during the pandemic, which, like many pandemic weddings, came with a lot of flexibility, patience, and grace. Since then, we've moved to South Dakota/Iowa and then back to Missouri. Today, we live on a farm where we have some Highland cows and Wirehaired Pointing Griffons, which definitely keeps life full and entertaining. Professionally, I currently work at a community health center, but I have also worked at private offices before. This has given me a very good understanding of the differences between a boutique-style dentistry all the way to the community health-based. I've personally never worked corporate dentistry, but I do know a lot of people that do. I think it's incredibly important for patients to understand the type of dental office that they are going to, whether it's corporate-owned, family-owned, community health-based. Typically, you'll find that on the website. Sometimes the corporate has been buying the private offices, so you kind of have to dig a little bit, but they should be straightforward with you if you call the office and ask. There are very different ways of corporate. Sometimes one dentist can own just 3 or 4 offices, and that's technically corporate, and sometimes there's a huge corporation that owns it and they just keep the name just so that patients aren't confused. It's not necessarily because there's one right or wrong answer, but the most important thing is just feeling comfortable with the dentist and knowing that you can trust them with your care. The trust matters more than anything. So with all of that said, I just want to thank you for being here, for supporting Gentle Dental, and for letting me be a part of your dental journey. I hope 2026 brings you a lot of love, new adventures, peace, and joy. And as always, thanks for being here. Have a great day.